All right, all right. Going to give it a few minutes to see if anybody's going to chime in. As I mentioned, going to recap on the premiere that you just saw. Wasn't too long, maybe 10 minutes, talking about the attachment types, be it secure or anxious, preoccupied, or avoidant, or fearful avoidant. And unfortunately, we all are imperfect people born of imperfect people. And sometimes, as parents, we don't get everything quite right. Sometimes we get consumed with our own issues, but we forget we brought life into the world. And that life requires nurturing and attention and things of that nature. And when those things don't happen, well, we form a certain, shall I say, a means of cope. Yeah, be it 18 months old or 2 years old or 3 years old. I think about the anxious, preoccupied attachment. If you have this type of attachment, it's different from the avoidant type. The avoidant type, you 24/7 pretty much got emotionally detached parents. And so you soon learn to just deal with it. And that comes on into your time of your life when you're ready to date or interact or have intimate relationships with people. And you have this I'm not dependent on anybody attitude. And sometimes it can rub people the wrong way. Sometimes they think it's easy for you to change. Sometimes they'll just confront you and think that's all it takes and can't understand why you keep on resorting back to your same methodology. Well, that's going to take a while. Unlike the anxious preoccupied, we would get drippings, if you would, um, of affection. We would get teased with affection, and then absenteeism of emotional connection or support or interaction or nurturing. And then we'll get teased again with affection. And what happens, it's almost like the person who wants to enter ketosis so that they're no longer dependent on their carbohydrate as their energy source or their fuel source. Um, so, right as they get ready to enter ketosis, somebody offers them a honey bun. Now they're back craving carbs again. And each time they get ready to try it again, they enter ketosis where they don't have to, their body doesn't have to depend on or crave the carbs. They're almost there. They're almost to the point, quote, like an avoidant. I don't need this. And they get fed another honey bun. So after a while, it puts the body in a cycle to think that if I keep running on this wheel long enough, like a hamster, I'm going to get rewarded. And so when it comes to relationships, that's exactly what happens. You enter the relationship. If there's nothing going on, you feel bored, you feel stale, you feel like you got to do something or you're going to lose the relationship. You got to do something or they're going to lose love for you. So you go out and buy an exorbitant gift that you shouldn't be buying at this phase of the relationship. You go cook an elaborate meal or you go way out of your way to show your undying love. But then when you don't get the response that you were hoping for, that honey bun, it triggers something deep within and you feel used. You feel like a castaway. And it's really nothing they did. It was just the assumption that you thought you could earn or pay for their love. And that, in essence, is anxious, preoccupied. You always looking for something. You think they're pulling one over on you. You think they might um, um, are being dishonest with you. You feel like something's going on. If that's the case, then you got an issue with it. Well, there's that clip I was telling you about. So let's just see. I want to be rewarded. If not, we'll try it again next time. For surely you know that song. For surely you know that song. And if not, we'll try it again next time. Continue to stay tuned. I'm going to venture onto a touchy subject next. It's about marijuana. Yeah, marijuana, the negative propaganda it received, covering up its benefits, uh, putting a tax on it, the whole nine. I'm going to uncover it all. I'm going to end it with a song about marijuana. So you missed the tune. It was Alicia Keys. And If I Ain't Got You was the name of the song. And I would have just loved to hear somebody just try to blow me a note on that. It would have sounded lovely, and you would have earned yourself some money as a reward for your participation in the program. Anyway, we'll try it again next time. This is Dr. Ball with Health Bits, where you come to listen and you stay to be heard.